Hi, my name is Dr. Gladys Mwiti. I'm a consulting clinical psychologist and specialist in psychological trauma, CEO and founder of Oasis Africa Center for Transformational Psychology and Trauma. I'm going to be sharing or working with you through my latest book, Parenting with Purpose and African Wisdom. We are walking through this book, sharing on some of the highlights that I have discussed, because I am convinced that parents should not be afraid of parenting. They should engage it with purpose, just like they engage any other commitments in their lives, whether it's work or studies or anything else that they plan to do, even investments in business. Do it with purpose. So parenting with purpose. Why parenting with purpose? In this book, I use African proverbs and biblical proverbs. And African proverbs is African wisdom. And so for parenting with purpose, generally, I'm using an African proverb from the country of Mauritania. And it says, if you dream of moving mountains tomorrow, you must start lifting small stones today. And then I use from the book of Proverbs, Proverbs 10:9, whoever walks in integrity walks securely, but he who makes his way crooked will be found out. What does the proverb from Mauritania mean? If you dream of moving mountains tomorrow, you must start lifting small stones today. It reminds us that parenting happens in small steps. Moving mountains stands for accomplishing great exploits, and successful parenting is exactly that. Tiny, whining babies eventually become tall, strapping men, and sniffling toddlers become beautiful, accomplished women. Who would have known this can happen? And many parents, I'm sure, look back and say, how did it happen? I recently listened to a gentleman preparing himself to campaign for presidency in the United States of America's next elections. The whole group of aspiring candidates asked, what would you have done with baby Hitler if you were present at his birth? I mean, many of us say, the horror, Hitler. If you were present at his birth, what would you have done? The man said, I would have killed him. Someone else made a comment and said, I would have adopted him and given him all the love I could and parented him to become a responsible adult. The moral, of course, is that none of us knows what kind of an adult the baby is going to become. But we know the meaning of the word parent. Parenting means faithfulness in doing good things. Some of them very small, like wiping a running nose, cleaning after the baby, and then making sure the little ones blossom to become responsible adults. That's the Mauritanian. If you dream of moving mountains tomorrow, you must start lifting small stones today. Then we have the biblical proverb, whoever walks in integrity walks securely, but he who makes his ways crooked will be found out. This underlines the need for integrity in all matters, even in parenting. Parenting and the parents of integrity can be described as honest, truthful, honorable, reliable, and upright. These people live with confidence and assurance that God will honor the work of their hands. However, for those who choose to live crooked lives, it shows even to their children. There's an old idiom that says, no fruit falls far away from the parent tree. meaning that children are very much like their parents. Someone said, I looked at the father, then at the son, and I thought, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. It is true that many parents would like to see their children succeed in life, turn out right, make good friends, and take up fruitful careers and winning academic or sporting achievements all through school, so that a parent can stand back and say, there goes my son. That wonderful, successful young woman is my daughter. However, for parents to get that far, it is usually a long journey and it is hard. Many of us hope that our children will become one day a President Obama or a Mother Teresa. And yet, in this world of shortcuts to greatness, where there is thirst for riches, desires for pain-free beauty, even instant tea, instant coffee, one wishes that there could be instant, well-behaved children. One wishes there could be instant drug and alcohol-free young people and instant happy homes. However, the law of nature demands that anything lasting must be created slowly, just like a plant grows slowly, but then purposefully. This is a central theme of this book, that truly successful children have as one of their key ingredients, purposeful parenting. So this book is not a recipe for success. It's not. Let me explain a few statements here. We cannot assume that every well-parented child will blossom to the expectations of parents. In every family, God, the eternal creator, is the one who chooses what they will become, using their genetic makeup and whatever else he chooses. And yet, out of this milieu, he forms different personalities, using different genes, different environments, different parents. So he helps children to bloom, but then he chooses to partner with parents in that blooming. We end up also with non-bloomers who end up as fallen, miserable children soaked in drugs and wrong living. But then we know parents should not stand back, blame themselves and say, what did I leave out here? We simply say, do your best and leave everything to God. We tend the seed like the farmer faithfully. We water, we weed, we fertilize the plant, we remove the weevils and all the horrible creatures that feed on the plant, and we hope and believe the plant will blossom. So this is the essence of this book. It defines wisdom, talks about wisdom, which is defined as an act of using knowledge, insight, and understanding. And actually, it reminds us that in Africa, we have traditional ways of learning. And wisdom under control is what we are saying. Let's use it and bring up children with purpose. Thank you. Let's continue listening and pick up your copy at Keswick or Textbook Center. All those who are virtual readers, it's on Amazon. Thank you.